but they're fighting at welterweight, meaning that BJ is going to be a bit behind on the conditioning, from what we've seen. Now, what we gotta look at is what kind of condition is he going to be able to be in at that higher weight class. Now, many people would think at this point I'm leaning towards Matt Hughes. However, I don't really know, because BJ Penn is an amazing jiu-jitsu guy, and while I've said jiu-jitsu is overrated, I never said it couldn't kick ass or cause pain. I just said it's a bit overrated because, people think a triangle choke when they hear MMA and don't train it. But whatever. My point is that if BJ Penn comes in with a good condition and a good mindset and actually wants to fight this time, I would say probably BJ Penn will win a decision, because I don't think either man will be able to finish the fight unless Matt Hughes just does something idiotic and gives him his back or something. In any other case, I would, I don't know. It's really hard to call, but I'm going to have to say BJ Penn only because I'm just a fan of him. But, and I don't like how disrespectful Matt Hughes can be. But another, thing to say is I have respect for both of them, so let that be that. And now, a little bit like, we move on to the main event, and this is, of course, Leo Machida versus Matt Hughes. Quentin Rampage Jackson. So, let's look at each of them, what they've done. So, first off, Rampage is clearly a wrestler with heavy hands and killer slams. He has the famous Ricardo Arona slam that he did in Pride. His famous period in Pride, very famous among Japanese fans probably. So let's look at his championships award, etc. Clearly he's been a UFC champion, light heavyweight. He's gotten Fight of the Night 2 times. He's gotten the most outstanding fighter of the year in 2007 by Wrestling Observer newsletter, and he's been the runner-up for the Pride Grand Prix middleweights, which, by the way, in Japan's Pride, a middleweight is 205, so a middleweight's a light heavyweight here technically, but so yeah, he is a middleweight champion in Pride, which is light heavy, and let's look at who he's beaten. So we should all know he lost to Rashad Evans because that was the biggest grudge match ever. Beat Wanderlei Silva, beat Dan Henderson, beat Chuck Liddell. He lost to Mauricio Hua in Pride. He lost to Wanderlei though twice in Pride. He beat Chuck Liddell, and we're just going down the list, not up. And his first fight was against Mike Pyle, who is actually starting to get his name up there a bit more. He also, on top of that, had 2 kickboxing matches, both with the same guy, being Cyril Abidi, I think you pronounce it. He's French, and I'm Czech, so. Yeah, but he's been in multiple films. He's a very popular guy. He has a lot of people backing him up. As for Leo Machida, we have... Oh, and by the way, Quentin Rampage Jackson is, I believe, No, he's not. I thought he was a All-American or something wrestler, but I guess not. Nonetheless, I would not want to wrestle Rampage Jackson. Now, Leo Machida, being a 3rd-degree black belt at Shotokan Karate, and Machida Karate, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he has a black belt there as well. When you look at the fact that he is 16-1, that's a pretty dang respectable record. He has taken a lot of disrespect from people, and from me as well, but still, that was only because he beat Shogun and they robbed him. And other than that, okay, so his second fight, which he won, was against Stephen Bonner, who him and Stephen Bonner, Forrest Griffin, was the greatest fight in MMA history. Rich Franklin, he's beaten. BJ Penn, he beat. Sam Hoga, who fought in the original Ultimate Fighter, and actually has a gym here in Texas, which I'll give you the link to. He beat Kazuhiro Nakamura, Sogazu, Tito Ortiz, Thiago Silva, Rashad Evans, and Mauricio Hua, then lost to Mauricio Hua. So the funny thing is, when you look at this fight, no matter what happens, you're gonna get a rematch. If Rashad beats Shogun, yeah, right. If Rashad beats Shogun, I'm not even gonna consider that. But if it did end up happening, because Shogun came in there with a broken neck and 2 broken legs and a not working arm or something, yeah, I'm a big Shogun fan. It would be a rematch because Machida versus Shogun. I mean Machida versus Rashad, considering Machida's the one that took the title from him. If Rampage wins, then it's If Rampage wins and Shogun wins, then it's another rematch from Pride of Shogun versus Rampage, which Shogun won the first time. If you look at the fact of Shogun winning and Machida winning, Machida and Shogun 3. So, honestly, I do not like Dana White, but I could not think of a possible better way to do this, because no matter what, you're going to get an anticipated rematch. Yeah, either way, Shogun's going to be the title holder for a long time. Kicked the crap out of Machida. He's already kicked the crap out of Rampage, and we all know he can beat Rashad. But anyway, clearly, I'm sorry I got off topic. He's had 2 knockout of the night and light heavyweight champion belt in the UFC. He is clearly a karate as they call him. Now, I'm going to have to tell you that it's kind of a toss-up. If they stand up, I think Machida will win. But if Rampage takes it to the ground, I think Rampage will win. So really, the whole fight is based in Rampage mindset. Because if you really look at it and think about it, Rampage's aggressive punching style doesn't match well with the fast counter-striker of Machida that along with Chuck Liddell's, one of the few guys can knock you out backpedaling. So this is going to be a knockout either way, but I do think that Machida will win. If he's in the right mind, or if Rampage tries to stand, and clearly Rampage is more of a stand-up guy because of his heavy hands. This has been a Czech American view. No, I was just playing. But seriously, I'm Czech American. This has been the predictions for UFC 123. If you want to see more of me, subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thanks for the view, even to the trolls, because you give me views too. And good day.